What my husband doesn't know could shatter our entire life together, and I'm about to spill it all to you right now. I've been carrying this secret for months, and it's eating me alive. If he ever found out, well, let's just say everything would change. But you're the only ones I'm trusting with this. Promise you won't tell? It all started about a year ago. We've been married for 7 years, with a cozy little house in the suburbs, a dog we both adore, and what most people would call a picture-perfect life. My husband works in sales, traveling a lot, which leaves me handling my high-pressure job as a marketing coordinator at a tech firm downtown. The stress was building, deadlines piling up, endless meetings, and that constant feeling of never quite measuring up. That's when my boss came into the picture. He's sharp, ambitious, and always one step ahead. At first, it was just professional admiration. He'd compliment my ideas in team huddles, and I'd feel a spark of validation I wasn't getting elsewhere. But as the projects intensified, so did our interactions. Late nights at the office became routine. My husband was on the road again, and I'd text him goodnight while poring over spreadsheets with my boss. One evening, after everyone else had left, he suggested we grab coffee to brainstorm. It was innocent enough, sitting in the break room, laughing about a client's ridiculous demands. His hand brushed mine as he passed the sugar, and I felt this unexpected flutter. Have you ever felt that? A moment where the air shifts, and suddenly you're aware of someone in a whole new way. Weeks turned into more of those late sessions. We'd talk about work, but then it veered personal. He'd share about his divorce, how lonely it felt climbing the corporate ladder alone. I'd open up about feeling invisible in my marriage, my husband's absences making me question if I was enough. It was like he saw me, really saw me, in a way no one had in years. The tension built slowly, like a storm gathering on the horizon. I'd catch myself thinking about him during drives home, replaying our conversations. One night, after a big presentation win, he suggested celebrating with a quick drink at the bar across the street. Just one, I told myself. But one turned into two, and the conversation flowed so easily. That's when things started to blur. We were walking back to the office parking lot, and he stopped, looking at me with this intensity. "You're incredible," he said, his voice low. My heart raced. I knew I should pull away, but in that moment, the loneliness won. We ended up lingering there, and before I knew it, boundaries were crossed, stolen touches that left me breathless and terrified. It wasn't planned. It just happened, fueled by the adrenaline of the day and the void I'd been ignoring at home. The next morning, guilt hit like a freight train. I stared at myself in the mirror, whispering, "What have you done?" My husband called to check in, his voice cheerful as ever, clueless about the storm raging inside me. I forced a smile into my reply, but inside I was crumbling. Yet part of me felt alive again, seen and desired. It was a dangerous pull. My boss and I agreed it was a one-time mistake, but work didn't let up. Another late project, another excuse to stay behind. Our late nights at the office led to something irreversible, moments where professionalism gave way to forbidden closeness. I'd slip away, heart pounding, telling myself it was the last time. Each encounter amplified the thrill and the shame. I'd come home to my husband, cook dinner like nothing happened, but lie awake replaying it all. The secrecy became its own addiction, checking my phone for my boss's messages, deleting them immediately. If my husband ever glanced at my screen, I can't even think about it. There were close calls, like when my boss emailed about a meeting, and I panicked, forwarding it to my personal account. Or the time my husband surprised me with flowers at work, and my boss was in my office. Awkward doesn't begin to cover it. I laughed it off, but my stomach twisted. As months passed, the excitement faded into pure regret. What started as a spark turned into a fire threatening to burn everything down. I love my husband. He's kind, steady, the man who stood by me through tough times. But this secret has created a wall between us. I snap at him over little things, withdraw when he reaches for me. He's noticed, asking if I'm okay, and I lie, blaming work stress. The irony kills me. My boss wants more, hinting at leaving our jobs or making it official, but I can't. This has to end. But how? Every day I imagine confessing, watching his face crumple. Or worse, him walking out the door forever. It's been 6 months now, and my husband still has no idea. He trusts me completely, which makes the betrayal sting even more. I'm torn. Part of me wants to bury this forever, pretend it never happened. But the weight is crushing me. I look at our wedding photos and feel like a stranger in my own life. Have you ever been in a situation where one choice spirals into something you can't control? It's like I'm living 2 lives, and neither feels real anymore. I need to figure this out. But right now, sharing this with you feels like a small release. Please comment below. Should I tell my husband the truth, confess everything in front of him, or keep this hidden to protect what we have? Your thoughts might just help me decide. Thanks for listening. Until next time.